literally ruined everything. What am I gonna do? Hi guys, big welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, yes, I am doing another full face of Primark makeup. I'm obsessed with some of the products that I have found. So I've created this look here with a whole face of Primark branded makeup, and even these lashes are Primark, which I am obsessed with. Yeah, if you want to know how I got this look and what products I use, then please keep watching. So yeah, I went to Primark the other day and I did actually do a clothing haul. Well, I did a Primark haul of everything that I bought, including the makeup. That was my previous video, so if you haven't seen that, I'll link that down below. But yeah, I went the other day and they had like loads of new makeup, so I thought, why not do like another full face of testing Primark makeup, because last time I was really impressed with some of the products. I have already done one of these videos before and you all seem to really like it, so if you haven't seen that one as well, I will link that below. So firstly, I'm going to go ahead and set my eyes, and to do that I'm using the Moisturizing foundation stick. In my previous video I used this and I absolutely loved it. Now when I went this time, there wasn't any new foundations, new concealer, so I'm going to just start by underlining my brow. This product just literally glides on the skin. Like with some concealers they feel really dry, but this is just so creamy. You can just feel it straight away. And then I'm going to just take my beauty blender and just blend out the edges, just so there's no harsh line when we come to put our foundation on. Okay, so the eyes are all set, ready for my eyeshadow. Now I'm so excited about this. This is a whole new collection that they seem to have there, and now this literally looks so much like the KKW Beauty, which is obviously Kim Kardashian's West makeup range, her contour kits. And the packaging, everything just looks so similar to it. It's this really nice matte nude packaging, and then it's got the name of the collection in a like glossy nude colour. So in here, this is a matte eyeshadow palette, and we have got 9 shades, all quite nice. We've got some nice warm tones, we've got pinkier shades, we've got a cool tone as well, and yeah, there's one shimmer shade which looks really nice for like a brow bone highlight or inner corner highlight. But the colours look really nice in this. And this was £4, so I mean £4 for 9 eyeshadows is really good. So I'm actually going to take this shimmer shade, it's the only shimmery one in the palette, just on a pencil brush, and I'm going to use this as a brow bone highlight. So I'm going to just put this all along the brow bone. This is really nice. The pigment's quite good in it. It's not too intense, but it's really nice, soft shimmery shade. I feel like this could go nice as a highlighter as well. I'm gonna just go in the inner corner too. That's really nice in the inner corner. It really comes through. Inner corner reminds me a bit of like Nylon from MAC. So I'm just going to take a big fluffy brush and I'm going to go in with this shade here, just for the start of my transition shade. Okay, so I can see that is like a lot of fallout. They're quite powdery, but I mean, that doesn't necessarily mean they're not good. And can I just say, like, this weather is like literally crazy. Storm Emma needs to piss back off. The beast from the east, she needs to go home, get out of here, because the whole country again has just come to a standstill. I just feel like other countries must literally like look at us and just be like, these guys are just so pathetic. We've had about 2 centimetres of snow and everything is closed. The supermarket shelves are empty. You know, they are saying we're going to run out of gas, stay indoors, the army are coming in. Like, this is not even a joke. Like, it has just gone crazy here. To be honest, it is absolutely freezing. It's like minus like 10 or whatever, and the wind is insane. Like, it's so noisy, and it is snowing again. So I'm snowed in. So I'm going to just start by putting this into the crease, just to give the eye a really nice wash of colour. You know, a transition shade is never going to be like crazy pigmented, because you want to just start slowly and like build this up. But I mean, it seems to be blending nice, it's not clinging to anywhere, it's not patchy so far, which is what we want. So now I'm just taking this shade here, just on a smaller brush. I'm just popping that into the crease, just to start building some definition now. So again, this seems to be blending out quite nicely. I wouldn't say the pigment's like insane on them. You have definitely got to keep going in and building and building. I would say if you wanted like a really strong, crazy, dramatic look, then maybe these eyeshadows aren't for you because they seem to be a little bit more on the subtle side. But soft glam is just one of my favourite things to do. I think it's so underrated, so I think these would be really nice for it because they're really nice colours. I really like this colour that I'm just putting on. It's such a nice shade. Like a really warm orangey brown colour. So the third shade I'm going in with is just this middle shade here, just on the same smaller brush. And again, I'm just going to go in and darken that crease. I'm just going to go for like an all matte brown. I'm going to put the darker shade over. Like an all matte, smoky kind of eye. The pigment's not great in these. I don't know how I'm going to get on with putting the Lash shade on all over my lid. I'm a bit scared about that. That shade's not really done a lot, to be honest. So I'm now going to take the darkest shade in this palette and I'm going to pack this on all over my lid. I kind of feel like when you put it on it comes up, but when you start to like blend it out it just goes a bit meh. Like that shade is basically gone. I'm trying to pack it on, but I feel like it just literally falls out onto my under eye. There's a lot of fallout, but I'm not that impressed with these eyeshadows, and I really don't want to say that because I feel like my last video I was like, oh yeah, like kind of loved everything, but so I've just literally tried to like build that up as much as I can, and this is the pigmentation I'm trying to work with. On the plus side, you know, they do blend out really nice, and that highlight shade, like I said, is lovely. But kind of the darker shades that you go, the less pigmented they are, and they just kind of like, as soon as you start blending, the product just like literally disappears, and it's like, where are you? Like it just goes. Next thing I bought was this nude metallic eye collection. This is in the shade Naked Ambition. It's £3 and you get a metallic eyeshadow cream, you get a metallic eyeliner, and you also get this little angled brush. Now I haven't tested this, so I don't know what the colour is because again I haven't got anything to test. I'm going to take a bit of that just on my finger. I'm going to press it into the middle of my eye just to kind of spotlight it a little bit. I'm just going to tap 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 just to give a little bit of shimmer and sparkle to this eyeshadow. I'm just taking the brush that had the shadow on and just... Eyeshadow creams isn't something that I actually use that much. I do know Kylie came out with... Kylie Cosmetics had some really nice ones that everyone was kind of going on about, but I've never used eyeshadow creams. I do quite like it. I guess it adds, you know, something to the eyeshadow, which I think it needed because the eyeshadow was a bit naff. So the eyeliner is a similar shade to the metallic eye cream, just a little bit lighter. So I'm going to see what that's like in the waterline. It might not work in the waterline, I might need to place it underneath the eye, but I'm going to just give it a go and see what it's like. Sometimes I find, especially with these metallic ones, I don't actually show up in the waterline. Which I think that's what's going to happen with this one. No, that's not going to work. I'm going to take the little angled brush that came in that little pack, and I'm going to go in with the dark brown shade from the palette, and I'm going to put that underneath the eye just to make it a bit more smoky. I think maybe it would work for under the eye because you haven't got to like really blend it out that much. I feel like the product goes on nice when you pack it on, but as soon as you start blending, it just starts like disappearing into nothing. This eyeliner pencil's honestly awful. I just wouldn't waste your money getting this pack. I'd definitely get the metallic eye creams. I think they're really, really nice. You can buy them separate, but I wouldn't recommend getting this pack just because the eyeliner, I mean, it's so hard, it doesn't work at all. And the little brush is handy, to be honest, so it's up to you, but I'd definitely recommend getting the metallic eye creams. I think they're really nice. So also taking the little brush again, I'm going to go back into the metallic eyeshadow, and I'm going to pop a little bit on under the eye just to sort of mirror where we have it on top, just so we're getting that spotlight eye. So I'm now going to take this mascara. This is £1. £1. I'm going to pop this on the bottom lashes. I've mentioned quite a few times that like I wouldn't necessarily go out of my way to buy like a MAC mascara or like a NARS mascara. So I'm more than happy to use a mascara like this. Like, it seems nice. I'm literally so excited about these which are exclusively designed for Primark, and this is the Glam Lash collection. Now when I saw these I was like, oh my god, because they look amazing. They literally look like mink lashes. They look so nice. They're £5. They're in the style Milan, because I just think they look so nice. Like the volume, they look wispy, they look like mink lashes. So I'm going to skip through this part of me putting the lashes on, just because I did do a tutorial, like a really in-depth one on the correct way, or wow, the correct way that I apply false eyelashes. So if it is something that you struggle with, definitely check that out. I'll link that down below as well, because I got a lot of messages saying that it really helps some people, because it's something that a lot of people struggle with. So I'm gonna go away and come back. Oh my god, I want to cry. Oh my god, I actually want to cry. I was so excited about these. I've just literally ruined everything. What am I gonna do? Oh fuck's sake, so this is now my lash. I'm gonna see if I can do some DIY and stick it back together. This, because this is currently the lash situation that we've got going on. Okay, so I've managed to like kind of sort the lashes out. Get in there, get in there. These are fab, these are really nice. Obviously I can't now friggin' reuse them because I just messed it all up, but definitely buy, I'd buy these again 100%. So I then picked up this strobing cream. This was £2, and this is in the shade Pearl. Strobe creams are the best. I love dewy skin, not about that matte life. This is also from Primark. It's a foundation side, the one side, and then probably like a concealer brush. This was £1. And I'm just going to get the strobe cream and we'll just pop it all on the face. This looks nice. Really, really like that. I always get the MAC one, which, you know, can be expensive. This is really nice, so I really like this. The foundation I'm going in for is the My Perfect Colour Perfect Finish foundation. This is medium coverage semi matte finish with vitamin E. This was £2.50 and I got it in the shade light beige. The shade that I got last time was hella pale and I looked like I needed a good old holiday. That's a lot better match. So it's buildable. You definitely have to build it up, I'd say. It blends out nice. It's not like really streaky or anything. For sort of, I quite like full coverage foundations. This is a medium coverage, it does state that. So I'm just going in with another layer just to see if we can get the coverage a bit better. But it's not bad though, not at all, for like £2. You know, like when some foundations are like £40. I mean, you can definitely get away with using this. Even for like, you know, if you just for work or school or whatever, you could definitely use this so you're not breaking the bank for like every day, and then when you go out or, you know, at weekends, you could, you know, use a more higher end one. We could still stick to this because it's really not bad. I'm then going to pop on that foundation stick we got as a concealer. This is just insane coverage. I really feel like this would be really good as foundation. I feel like if you could ever get your hand on this as a foundation, I think this would be the best one because the coverage is just so good. It's really creamy and moisturising. Blended out really, really nicely before on the eyes. Let's just have another look. Yeah, do you know what? I honestly think your best bet would be to get this as a foundation. If they have your shade in it, definitely get that. I'm going to try that out for sure because as a concealer, it's really, really nice. It's really like airbrushed as well. I didn't pick up any bronzer just because they only had like face powders in like a light shade, so I am just gonna cheat a little bit and go in with just my bronzer from MAC, just because otherwise I'm gonna look a bit odd. And I tested out last time a contour stick and it was really awful, so I thought there's no point me just buying another one of them knowing that it was really bad. But everything else is Primark, so don't kill me. I did have this, which looks fab. This is the Pure Glow Highlighting Palette. Now, I absolutely love the packaging. This is so in now, like marble with the rose gold that's everywhere. It's so, so nice. And then this is the inside. You get 4 shades, and it really, really reminds me of the Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Kit. It's sort of in similar packaging like this in the middle. Ooh, these look so nice. Oh, look at this one. Oh my gosh, that was literally one swatch. That looks insane. I feel like for an eyeshadow that would be amazing. Darker skin tones, that would be like insane as a highlight, but oh, I feel like on the eye would be really, really nice. I'm gonna take this shade here, which is called Glimmer. Taking this just on a little highlight brush. That is insane. This was £5. That is so nice. Hands down favourite product that I've got from Primark so far. Unreal. I'm going to take the lightest shade in here and you put this in my inner corner, which is just amazing. I'm obsessed. I'm going to take my blusher brush and just use the pinkier shade. I'm going to put a tiny bit on my cheeks just as like a bit of blusher. Just to give it that little bit of pink tone and just a hell of a lot of shimmer. Guys, honestly, you've got to get this. This is the best product that probably out of both of my tutorials that I've done with Primark makeup. This and the lashes. We never had that little blip, but this is fab. So I am now going to take this brow pencil. This is It's just called PS Brow Pencil. No, it doesn't have the name of the shade on, so I don't know. But I'm going to just lightly fill in my brows. I'm not a big fan of these because I think the end's just too thick. I mean, I feel like it's just a bit like a eyeliner pencil. I feel like the end should be thinner. So yeah, you know, the brow pencil's like alright. I definitely just recommend getting ones that have got like a thinner end. I just think it looks better. It's a lot easier to like control as well. And then lastly, I have got this lipstick, which is from the Nudes collection. Which is from the Nudes collection again. This was £1.50 and it's in the shade Birthday Suit. Again, the packaging for this is so nice. And it looks a really nice colour as well. Like a pinky nude. Quite like the colour. I'm a sucker for a nude. Yeah, I do quite like that. I think with a gloss over it would be really nice. But yeah, I really like this. So yeah, here we have the finished look. I really hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial and hopefully you've got a long shopping list now that you need to get yourself down to Primark. My favourite thing was definitely this highlighter palette. I mean, look at that glow. It's amazing, so nice. The packaging, the product, just everything, and it's £5. I mean, perfect, and I literally cannot wait to use that as an eyeshadow. I just think it will be amazing. Obsessed. I love this. Strobing Cream as well, I really liked. I thought that was really nice on the skin. I always use a Strobing Cream. The eyelashes I think are fab, even though I destroyed one of them. I've kind of salvaged it, but I'm gonna have to get another pair. Just be a bit careful when you are taking them out because they are stuck to the little packet, so just don't do what I did and pull it out and ruin the whole thing. But those lashes are really nice. I would definitely wear these for nights out. I just think that they're really fab. Absolutely love them. I did really like this lipstick and they had other shades of it. I think with a nice gloss over the top. I'm not a fan of matte lips anyway. I'll always put a gloss over. But the colour's really nice and it's £1.50 and I just think the packaging is amazing on this. The metallic eyeshadow cream, I wouldn't get it in the pack because the eyeliner pencil is just really naff. But if you want the little brush to go with it, then just get it and chuck the eyeliner out because I really like the effect of this metallic eyeshadow. And 100% I would recommend to get this moisturising foundation stick either as a concealer. This is in the shade Cool Sand, which worked really well for me as a concealer. But definitely try and get your shade in a foundation because I feel like this would be really nice as a foundation. Overall, not bad again. Primark is just killing it at the minute. So yeah, thank you so much for watching and please be sure to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already and I will see you in the next video.